Listen, I have something to tell you, but it's a secret. Don't tell anyone. We have a time machine. Libby just tried it for the first time. She's not back yet. I hope everything is okay. Maybe I should try to bring her back.
Whoa, Gil! That was amazing!
Libby, when were you?
I was in the most beautiful, magical era of the human race.
Huh?
I was in the 80's, dude! אחת, שתיים, שלוש,
Shalom.
Hi, I'm Libby,
And I'm Gil.
and this is Hebrew Words of the Week.
80s edition. So you've just been to the 80s
Yeah,
and you're back. So how was the trip?
it was bumpy, it was fascinating, and you know, I lived in the 80s, so but I couldn't put on makeup because I started the 80s. I was born in January 1980. I was in the first 10 years of my life. I wasn't in high school or something that requires this beautiful shape.
How do you say 80s in Hebrew?
Shnot HaShmonim.
Now this is a bit complicated. There is Shnot, which is the years of
The
HaShmonim. 80.
80.
So it's the years of the 80. Shnot HaShmonim.
But we mostly say 80s.
80s.
No, not mostly. We say Shnot HaShmonim as well. There is a TV series that is called Shnot HaShmonim. Like the Americans have the 70s show, the Israelis have Shnot HaShmonim. Gil, have you noticed that everything I say with this hairdo is so much cooler?
Actually, I have. Let's talk about your hairdo for a little bit.
Oh, so I do like this wave, and then I fluff it.
Okay. But how do you say hairdo in Hebrew?
Tisroket,
Not to be confused with haircut.
which is Tisporet. So if you cut, it's Tisporet. But if you just do it, it's Tisroket.
What about the hair itself?
She'ar,
She'ar.
like the musical.
Hair.
She'ar. But that's the 60s and not the 80s.
Do you think you had enough or do you want to go back to the 80s?
No, surely I want to go back.
Why?
Because I haven't done any shopping.
What do you want to buy in the 80s?
Clothes, of course.
Like what?
Like a cool jacket with shoulder pads.
Shoulder pads.
Yeah, Kariot Ktefaim.
We talked about Kariot last week.
Yeah.
Pillows.
Yeah, we go to sleep on the pillows.
Ktefaim is shoulders.
Yeah,
And Kariot is also pads.
pads.
In this case, let's face it, it's sort of a pillow, what you put on the shoulder in shoulder pads, so makes sense.
So we call it Kariot Ktefaim.
What else do you want to buy?
Oh, so I saw two movies that I liked very much. I saw Footloose and I saw Fame, and both have lots of leg warmers. So I want to buy me some leg warmers. Actually, in the 80s, I had lots of leg warmers. Mom used to knit me leg warmers.
How do you say leg warmers in Hebrew? That's a very useful word now. Very, very useful.
I'm glad you asked because we have actually a name for leg warmers in Hebrew. Not like shoulder pads that we just made, a hybrid of shoulder pads. we have a word for leg warmers. Embrace yourselves. Chotlot. Very cool.
Chotlot, remember this one? It's the least useful word you will know in Hebrew.
No, not really.
It's one of the least useful words you will know in Hebrew. So Chotlot is the most important accessory that you want to buy.
No. There is something else I want to buy.
More important than the Chotlot?
Yes, of course.
What is it?
So it's more important because it's on your face. And if you see here,
This is your ear.
this is my said ear
Yeah.
because something is missing. Every girl in the 80s had like a ginormous article of jewelry here. It was a massive earring.
Agil.
Agil. And if you wanted to, Agilim.
Agilim. That's the plural form. But I don't know why you need two, because your hair would just...
Yeah, that's why I have to purchase just one plastic, or maybe a giant hoop earring. Do you know what I liked the most about the 80s?
The music?
Also the music. But the fact that everything was big in the 80s. Big hair, big jewelry, big accessories, big shoulders, everything big.
Big in Japan.
All right. Yeah, and actually there was a movie in the 80s called Big
Big.
with Tom Hanks.
And in Hebrew it was called...
Gadol.
Really?
No, it was called Big. But we say Gadol, which is big. So, what have we learned?
First of all, that the time machine works.
Right. That was amazing. But what else?
80's.
Shnot HaShmonim.
Hairdo.
Tisroket.
Haircut.
Tisporet.
Hair.
שיער.
Shoulder pads.
כריות כתפיים.
Leg warmers.
חותלות.
Earring.
עגיל.
And plural.
עגילים.
Big.
גדול. I want to go to the 80s again, but there is no fuel in the DeLorean.
I'm gonna eat some bananas. Do you want to go to the 80's?
Yeah.
Not you, them.
Oh, do you want to be in the 80s?
What do you love about the 80's?
What 80s music do you love?
What 80's movies do you like?
What 80s fashion do you like?
What do you hate about the 80's?
Oh, nothing.
If
What
they
do
want
you-
to be hateful, let them be hateful.
Don't be haters. Don't. No, 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 no.
Tell us what you love about the 80's in the comments. And like us.
Surely you like my hair.
And share the hair.
Share the hair.
Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!
His fashion is back. You can go to... Yes, it's
The
back.
80s.
Yes, it's back.
Is that correct?
Yes, and I'm as cool as a cool cat.
Okay, thank you.
Actually, the movie Hair came out in the 80s.
I'm pretty sure it was actually in the 70's.
No, 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 no. Okay, we checked and the movie Hair came out in 1979.
Not 80's. Not 80's. Late 70's.
May 79.
Still not 80's. I am not about to promise anything about next week's video, but it's going to be very good. It's good. Watch it.
How do you know? Have you been to the future?
Maybe.
Just stop it, stop it, stop it,
I like recording you saying stop it.
stop it.